What we need to learn how to do more effectively is how to duplicate success so that we're recreating what we want and then modifying this recipe for what we're really wanting to achieve in life.
Yeah. When you talk about a recipe for success, you personally, what does success mean to you?
Success for me is mastery of time.
Ooh,
So that means that I get to choose how do I spend my time without the weight of consequence. So I kind of like, here's a simple thing. I can go to the grocery store. I can buy whatever I want. I don't have to worry about how it's going to affect my finances. I don't have to worry about not being able to pay my mortgage because I have to feed my kids. I'm blessed. I'm privileged. I understand that. I've also worked very hard for that. That is a measure of wealth. That is a measure of success for me, is being able to do that. I can write a check for charity and feel good about it. I can spend extra time going to my daughter's Girl Scouts or volunteering at the school without having a negative consequence in my business. That's a level of mastery of my time. So when I'm in control and I'm empowered and I have choice, for me, that's success.
has
So
has
success
you
can look like 40 pairs of Louis Vuittons. Success can look like always flying first class. Success can be having a second home.
yeah,
Success can be taking 2 weeks off to go hike the Inca Trail, right?
yeah,
Without the consequence of other negative things happening.
yeah. Do you think that your thoughts on success have evolved over time?
I think there was, yes. I mean, at a younger age where evaluation was external, success was money, is always money. Money, it was money and body, right? Like that was, if you wanted to be desired, you had to be thin. If you wanted to be respected, you had to make money. And so those two things would help you achieve everything in life, right? And what happens when you achieve them? There's still that hollow feeling inside. And so I think we redefine success as we do the inner work, as we heal the trauma, as we step into our next evolutionary state, as we impact others and we see that impact, as we, you know, have children, have pets, take care of our parents, right? Whatever that is, when we're doing something beyond just ourselves, that influences how we define success. And it's all has to do with our values. I have a philosophy that we always have the same set of values. It's just that they have different priorities at different places in life. When I was 18, didn't value spending a bunch of time with my mom. Didn't. Wanted to run away. Get away from me. I don't want to see you. Now that I'm 40, that's a much higher priority for me, is being able to spend time with her and spend time with family. It's not that it never was a value. It's just changed its priority. And so I think that as we evolve and as our priorities change in terms of an alignment in our values, that definition of success can also change.
Yeah. I think sometimes people get stuck in that where they feel like the way that they are at 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever it is the way that they're going to be for the rest of their life. And there's this issue with change and commitment. What are your
That's
thoughts
the
on that?
external evidence you have to find too. That I didn't talk about that, but that connected me to that, which is, the sheer desire of us wanting to achieve a goal is evidence that it's possible. So then we start looking at, great, now that I know that it's possible, how do we connect to it being possible for me versus it just being possible for someone else? And so it looks at, is there someone close that I'm close to in my network that has achieved a variation of that level of what I've defined as success, right? Are there other things? And this is why we invest in programs, we hire coaches, we get strategists, because they've achieved a certain level of success that we're wanting to duplicate in our own life. Those people are honoring values that we are not honoring, and just by proximity are getting closer to being able to honor. And so that's that external piece that really helps create that evidence of success and helps us fast track, leapfrogs us, helps us skip the line, because it gets us access to the information that we don't always have to go through the gauntlet to, be able to have for ourselves.